Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy MKS here. Hope everyone's doing well. Uh, as the saying goes, while the cat's away, the mouse will play. And my mum's still not back from holiday just yet, so I'm trying to make most of freedom, if you like. So I tried to fit in a title about subjects, topics, themes, and so forth to include, and I couldn't fit the whole title in. But this is part one. As usual, like going up from point 1 to 10. Excuse me, sorry. Anyway, hope everyone's having a great time. Excuse me, sorry. Weather's not particularly great out there at the moment. It's a bit grey and cloudy, but as I say, I'm trying to make most of freedom until my mum comes back. Hope to get to do some writing and be positive and all that. And probably before she comes, I should probably do some cleaning, like for an hour or so. I did a bit yesterday anyway. So anyway, sorry for the trivial info, but I'll get to the list. I think that covers the intro. So one, I wanted to talk about like reasons to support Africa, and I have a really quirky idea about like reasons for people from different backgrounds to support Africa, like reasons for white people to support Africa, reasons for black people, brown people, Far Eastern people. I think I dare not call them Oriental or yellow because that's non-PC, so I have to be careful what I say. So I hope I don't offend anyone. But yeah, I call them Far Eastern because that's more PC, politically correct for anyone who doesn't know what that means. But yeah, so like reasons for each group. Like for instance, if you're a white person, then it can be like if you're an anti-racist or liberal, or you're someone who leans a bit more to the left, or you're someone who wants to challenge racism or prejudice, and you want to show that people can get along despite their differences and things like that. Also, like I think the former Prime Minister of the UK a while back, David Cameron, said he was given a lot of stick for visiting Africa when there was floods in the UK, and he said you're never going to get rid of the problems facing Africa if you don't. Face the world if you don't support Africa. Sorry about that. And gosh, what knows? I think that's just white hair in my beard. Goodness me. Anyway, I hope I don't embarrass myself too much as usual. Anywho, sorry. So yeah, a bit of a quirky idea of mine, but yeah, I hope to cover that ASAP. And every possible Saturday, I hope to cover as many of these topics as possible. Like hopefully next Saturday or Sunday, or when it all being well, or whenever possible. If I don't manage to do it on a certain day, I'll have to try and make up for lost time. But as soon as I get a chance, I just hope this laptop behaves itself and all that, and I get to upload when my mum's out or when she's up in a room or something like that. My brother's out and all that. So anyway, like I hope to cover 30 reasons to support Africa, and then maybe even like if I get around to like 30 reasons to support Africa, if you're white or if you're black or if you're brown or mixed like me, and that kind of thing. 2, I hope to specifically talk about like reasons to support South Africa, specific or particular reason parts of Africa, sorry, and that kind of thing. 3, I hope to support parts of. I hope to support Aboriginal communities and Indigenous. Excuse me, sorry. Indigenous Australasians and all that, Aborigines, Indigenous people of Australasia, and look at ways to support them as well. And hopefully write some ideas on paper too. And point 4, I hope to look at like pacifism, conscientious rejection, how we can also like look at how what the black or ethnic minority communities can keep more of our tax money, and I think like if you're a pacifist, the idea that you don't go to join the military for religious or what other such reasons, I think it should be. I'd love to encourage the right to resist to join the militaries all around the world and get rid of forced conscription internationally somehow, and also if we work together and also look at how we can avoid paying taxes towards things like the weapons trade or military industrial complex, military in effect, and things like that. And how we can get people, also encourage people to be less violent and get them out of gangs and breaking the law, and stop them from breaking the law and everything. Everything I would do, I hope to keep legal and ethical. Which, like, 'cause I live in Leicester, and the postcode for Leicester is LE. It starts with LE. I'm not going to give my address away, obviously, but I'll say what city I live in, and LE, which I think is quite interesting because it's like legal and ethical. It could be an acronym for, but anyway, so by coincidence. But sorry if I'm waffling as well. And I don't even know my nose properly. My mum always lectures. That's another thing my mum lectures me about as well. Sorry. And yeah, so I want to talk about pacifism, how to lobby for not having to pay for the military and stuff like that. And point 5, I hope to talk about like reasons to support Celtic FC. That's a controversial one. Obviously, Rangers fans are not going to like that, but so I hope like the average Rangers fans won't be too bad. But obviously, some of the more hardcore won't be very happy about that because they're the rival team. But 6. Like why mixed race people should support South Africa, in my opinion, like because when you look at apartheid, it's like the Afrikaners and the Boers, I get mixed up which one's which or whatever, whether they're the same or I think someone said they're different, but I'm sure like when they did apartheid, they believed that white people were superior to everyone else, and that included mixed race or black or Asian people. So to me, that's a good reason to support South Africa and help them to do well, help their economy, which would be like an anti-imperial thing, like cut crime, help them to get jobs, businesses, and things like that. I think that's point 6. So yeah, point 7. I didn't think this list through as much as I would like to have done, but yeah. So yeah, just hopefully generally talk about my ethics, possibly religious views, listening to other people's views, and that kind of thing. Point 8, how we can take on that note, like how we can take on hatred or fascism and make the world a more positive and loving place, hopefully. Like share ideas about that sort of thing. So 9, again, I hope to write about my ethics on paper and try to prioritize and somehow find ways to express myself on paper as well and do some more writing. Possibly talk about some of my strange habits like hoarding, anxiety, and things like that. Excuse me, sorry. Point 10, how to help young people from Africa, again, like what I was talking about, helping young people to start their own businesses, take risks, and that kind of thing, like helping them start up, and also look at SMEs, how to empower them and help them to grow, and things like that across Africa, and to look at how to support people to start their own businesses and social enterprise for Africa, especially South Africa, and also supporting their YouTube videos and things like that. So I hope this video wasn't too bad, and I hope someone enjoyed it and all that sort of stuff. Sorry about my cold or whatever it is. Try and be as presentable as possible. But anyway, so I don't know if I dare ask this, but I'd love to have some comments, feedback, or anything like that. And have a great time wherever you are. And Hope someone out there enjoys these videos and they benefit someone somehow. But I'm gonna shut up now because I've been going for more than 10 minutes. Peace and love, guys.